All right, guys, we're back with another one. Recently, Sony has announced or some information leaked that Sony is going to attempt dynamic sales. Maybe most familiar to the gaming community or aware that Sony wants to attempt the control of sales to different demographics or different groups of gamers. To, I guess, simply explain this, depending on whether you play less or more will determine whether you can potentially qualify for a larger or smaller sale. It's up to the discretion of Sony or whatever group decides to determine what sale you qualify for. So most people are pretty upset with this from what I've seen on most forums, giving some entity or some corporate company a majority of the control in deciding how you get a sale versus a local friend or a random stranger to potentially qualify for a larger sale can seem unfair. It seems like a natural evolution when Sony or any entity company has a majority of the control in digital sales. They're able to get most of this information because most people have basically given most of the information for the corporates, companies to know that type of information. So this feels like it's legally somewhere in the gray zone. Can somebody or some group choose what sale you qualify for? Is this almost segregation based, or is this objectively based on facts and statistics to determine a potential for some gamer or consumer to buy more? I mean, in the end, companies, gamers, consumers benefit when everybody is making money. Everybody's consuming and everyone's paying for that good or service. Hopefully, I can see both parties benefit from this tactic, this sales strategies, marketing tactic, I guess. We as gamers, consumers want to experience and have more opportunities and experiencing new games, and sales are a great approach, great chance to get into it. And you can extend the lifespan of a game potentially by just feeding it more sales with lower price points. But when the vendor, Sony, has majority of control digitally, it's almost more advantageous for them to be able to control what the sales are and take advantage of the consumer. My only hope is that it'll auto-correct itself and we meet somewhere in the middle for these type of dynamic sales.